Welcome, CNG 132 Online, to another beautiful Monday. Let's see, today we start week 9 over again. Larimer campus should be back from spring break, and Boulder with Westminster should be going to spring break this week. So, once again, we're taking week 9 again. This time, the our cohorts, excuse me, should be catching up with us. The discussions look great for this week. I was just looking at them on my desktop. Cover like UEFI comparison of antiviruses. What else? Case Project 9.2, UEFI, more BIOS, antivirus comparison, and 9.2, physical security protection. All really great topics to cover. Because they deal so much with, I guess if we take a look at security just a little bit differently, antivirus, of course, keeps us secure when we're dealing with the operating system. Hopefully it keeps us. Hopefully the antivirus finds a bug and lets us know that we have a virus most of the time. UEFI, we're looking at the BIOS and creating a base of security at a very fundamental level within the computer operating system. I shouldn't say operating system, I should say the computer itself, because BIOS is one of the first things that checks to see if the hardware is on, what are the configs that were ran last time, and putting a password on the BIOS then protects us just a little bit more, encompasses just a little bit more protection. Although it's easy to reset once you get inside the computer, it is a good step of security for BIOS. Let's see, physical security, case 9.2, another really good topic because you're trying to add another layer, maybe to protect that computer, which then in turn protects the BIOS, which then in turn protects the operating system. So you see how we start to make different layers of security by just doing maybe one thing at different levels. We have 3 different layers of security. Let's see, Kevin talked about physical security, video surveillance, safeguard monitoring. A lot of times there's just cameras just watching in case there is an incident. Then we can go back and look at that video feed and determine who the culprit was or how the attacker got in. Another interesting story. Here at Larimer campus, I think maybe 2 years ago now, there was a theft in the bookstore. Of course, the bookstore had video cameras, but didn't have sufficient quality of video cameras. And then when I saw the pictures posted around campus, I saw the quality of the video camera or the video picture. And I kind of looked at it and thought to myself, well, that looks like Mario from Super Mario Brothers. It was a very pixelated picture and hard to tell any distinguishing features of the person. Really, I probably couldn't tell them out from a crowd. So I thought that was an interesting step on if you do have a security camera. And I've dealt with a few places around town, Fort Collins here, that when installing cameras, I'm like, okay, what are you trying to do with the camera itself? Are you just trying to watch and see what happens? Or in case of an event, do you want to actually pull up and say, okay, this was the person that did it? Maybe in the waiting room you have like a high definition camera, so you get the faces of people. You can see what they're wearing. But then when you go to other areas, maybe it's less, you're just trying to watch what happens and not get the exact details since you caught the exact details in another room. Same with like outside parking lot. Perhaps you have a higher detailed camera outside to catch, license plates, make and models, a better idea of the color. But then once you get like an aerial view, say it's like a junkyard, I guess. Once you have like an aerial view, maybe it's like lower definition since it's going to have less disk space where you're storing it. Okay, so I should start, I'll get caught up on grading your 8s. I will not grade 9 until Westminster and Boulder are back. Thank you for your submissions. Make sure your essays are in there. If you're behind on any projects or any essays or any discussions, I see some people doing it. Make sure to hop back in those old discussions and grade them. I know it takes me a little bit longer to get back to those, but I will give you points for those old discussions and old assignments. No points is worse than, I guess, well, I should turn that around on myself. 0 points. Anything's better than 0 points. And on 4 items that are worth 80% of your grade, just to make sure you get those in. Have a good week, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm back at my desk, 970-204-8419. If you leave me a message, I'll get back to you in the same day. If you reach out to me by email, I'll do my best. Today I'm a little bit busy, but I'll definitely get back to you through emails today. Have a good week, and enjoy the second part of week 9.